Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you are all well and safe and have had a good stitchy week. Mine's been fairly productive, I would say. Got a fair few projects to show you, put it that way. So I've worked on 9 projects this week. 9, yeah. Not bad to say I work on 1 a day, but yeah, I've got 9. So I'll be going through those. I've got some stitchy kindness and a new chart. I've also got the results of my little poll that I did last week. That was crazy. I'm telling you, that was absolutely crazy. For the first, I don't know, 3-4 days, my phone just never stopped. Every time I looked at it, there was more people who picked a choice. It was crazy. It was fun. So I'm going to go through those for you as well. The rain here has finally stopped. So yes, So I did a video last Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yes. And we got more rain, and a lot more rain, and even more rain. And Monday night it absolutely came down, and Tuesday we got flooded in. So no work on Tuesday. Hence the reason I got more projects worked on. So finally it stopped. So we're getting back to normal. But they are keeping an eye. There's 2 cyclones at the top of Australia, which they are keeping an eye on, and they reckon from their forecast that we will probably get floods again in another month. So that's going to be more fun. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully they'll disappear and don't come down here. But they have predicted that we're going to get a 3rd flood this month. So April. Yeah, we're in April already. The year is flying by. Can't believe how quickly it's gone. So I've got a couple of questions, 3 questions. So I thought I'd answer those on here, since they were posted on my update video. So I'm going to answer those first. So the first one is from Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, who asked, what is your favourite fabric to stitch on and where do you get it? So my favourite fabric at the moment is 28 count Easy Guide, which is the gridded one. And I get that from JK's Cross Stitch Supplies over here in Australia. Although I have one of the other fabrics I got from her was the one I'm doing the Sunset Koala on and Mini Deer Creek, and that's a really nice fabric too. Again, it's 28 count, and that one's the Zweigart fabric. I don't know which kind it is. One of them. So that one is a really nice fabric to stitch on as well. And then she asked, do you like bear patterns or Teresa Wensler dragon patterns? I've never tried a Teresa Wensler. They look really, really awesome. I know Stitching Mum is doing some, and Blitz Stitch, Brian, he's done a couple. So I would like to, at some point, to try a Teresa Wensler pattern. I know it does have a lot of half stitches in it. So it'd be fun to try. I'd have to do it probably on a 32 count, so I can do the over 2 or whatever to do the half stitches, or just get some decent fabric that I can pierce. So yeah, so those ones, I'd definitely probably try a dragon one over the bear. I do like bear patterns as well, but I'd like to try Teresa Wensler at some point. So that was that question. Next question I've got is from Dawn, who asks if it's we seem to be having a lot of storms here recently. Is this your normal stormy time of year? So yeah, the storm season over here is generally summer. So that would be December, January, February, I believe. So yeah, that's when we normally get a lot of storms, if we're going to get them. So if there's 2 weather formats. I always get them wrong, El Nino and El Nina or something like that. So one's where you're going to get a lot of rain, which is what we got this year. We also got it last year, and they've already predicted we're going to get it again for the end of this year when this season starts. And the other one is where it's all dry. So when you get dry, you get a lot of thunderstorms and lightning storms, but not so much rain. Whereas this one, you get a lot of rain and a lot of storms with it. So yeah, so this is generally our storm period. And then once we get into winter, that's when it starts raining. So it's a rainy season, but you don't get it like it has been, if that makes sense. And the next one is from Stephanie, who asks, do you use a central floss system for all your full coverage pieces, or do you keep each one individually? So I have maybe 3 or 4 of my kits fully kitted up. Supersized Tiger Family of the Jungle, because that was one of the first ones I did, so that one I kitted that one up fully. And then I've got Sunset Koala, Native Wolf, and I've got my Mirabilia as well. And there's possibly another one that's all fully kitted up. The rest of them, I just use a central one. You will have to excuse my version of keeping my floss together. This is my floss. They are all on thread drops, but a lot of them need replacing. I've got the stuff to do them, I just haven't got around to do them yet. So excuse the rustling. But basically, this is my this is what I stitch out of. So that's all my floss. So a lot of these actually came from, which is on this one, from Mini Deer Creek, when I did that the first time around. So that's all that I had left over, mainly. So I got a lot from when I got that kitted up. And then others are just spares that I've used and no longer need. So that is what I stitch from at the moment. So yes, so that is my bag of floss. So that's what I stitch from at this precise moment in time. I need to, say, get some of the thread drops redone. I've got everything to do it, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. And then I haven't decided how I'm going to sort them out, but I need to find some kind of organisation to put them. So I'm going to put them on a rod or something, or little hooks somewhere. I haven't got around to that part yet. But yeah, so to answer your question, that's how I work. So unless it's a fully kitted up one, I'll work it out of those. Oh, the only other one I've got fully kitted up is my tiger one. That's in the floss book on there. Now somebody else was asking how you store your spare threads on the floss book. This was a while ago. So again, if you haven't seen it, it comes like this, and then you just pull a thread out from here. Now I've seen a couple of people now who have got these. So Karen, Stitching Bug's got it, a new Flosstuber who I'm going to mention in a moment, she's got one. So what some people do is they just loop it through the back and tie it over. What I do with any spare I've got on there is I run the needle under the tag, through the tag there, and then I just have it hanging down. I have got it on one of these, but I can't remember which one I put it on. Oh, here we go. It's on this one. So I don't know if you can see this very well. Which one was it here? So here, I've got a spare floss here. So it just hangs down, but I've got it looped because it was on my needle. I just looped it through there, and it just hangs down. So it's not in the way. It's secured, so you don't have to worry about trying to thread it behind them all and tie it. So that's how I do it. So that's for any spare pieces of floss. Now with these as well, I did mention to the owner with regards to the postage on there. I know a lot of people were looking at these. Now the prices for the delivery on there is all mainly based on Etsy, because she's selling on Etsy at the moment. So Etsy has set prices. So she doesn't know if they're an accurate price or not, but they're the set prices that Etsy have set. She is looking at setting up her own website so she can actually charge properly through Australia Post, because she's in Australia. So she's working on that at the moment. So once I know if she's got the website set up, I can let you know, and then she can post them out that way, and it should be a lot cheaper than doing it through Etsy, because I think on Etsy you're paying near enough the same price again for postage as you were for the actual floss book itself. So just to answer that part for you as well. Right, I'll do Stitchy Kindness next. So the next one I got from Heather. She saw a chart, and now this is from Cross Stitch TR, which I think is one of the Ukrainian stitches. I'm not 100% sure. And she saw this and thought of me. It's a cute one. So it's a map of Australia. I know RTC have got another version of the Australia map filled in with all different animals, but this one's pretty cute as well. So I will start that one at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. That shouldn't be too big of a stitch, I hope. And then another one is one that I bought myself. Now I ordered this ages ago. It was from Amazon over here, but it came from America. So as you know, Americans have been delayed with posting stuff, so this took a while to get here. But I bought a custom craft kit chart. Now I was originally going to buy this as a kit from Custom Crafts. The kit itself was $15, and then the charging for it was something like $47 to ship it. It's like, yeah, I'm not paying that. So I bought this off Amazon over here. And funny enough, it came from US, but I didn't have to pay any postage. Go figure. So this is just the chart, and this is what I've got. So it's called Leopard Cub. It's not a very big stitch. Let me see, 196 by 196. So that one will get started at some point. I think I've actually got a piece of floss that will, fabric that will actually fit that one. I think that 25 count that I received the other day, I think that one will fit on there. So yeah, so that one will get started at some point. Okay, that's that. Next thing is we will go through the results of the poll that I kind of did on here. So as you remember, I had 5 charts that I was looking for one of them to purchase as a kit from Pain Free Crafts, because my monthly club thing that I'm in, I got my voucher. So as I say, these were coming in thick and fast. Now there was a tie, so it was neck and, well, throughout the week it was like one was in the lead, then another one, and then they were all coming together and tying up. So in last place was the Mushroom Dragon. So that one finished with 23 votes. In fourth was the Leopard in the Tree, and that one got 24 votes. And then in third place with 43 votes was Blackberry Dragon. And joint first was the Sloth and the Elephant. They both had 60 votes each. And it's like, so that still leaves me with a dilemma of which one to get. So that didn't help. So I'm going to do another poll this week. So do you reckon the Sloth or the Elephant? So which one am I getting kitted up to start? Sloth number 1 or Elephant number 2? So another poll. With the Blackberry Dragon, a fair few people also mentioned in the comments, not just with this one, but with a couple of the other ones as well, that they're actually probably going to buy that and stitch it as well. So Ellie from Ellie Welly Stitcher, who is here on YouTube and on Instagram, she said if I get the Blackberry Dragon one, we'll start a sale together. So Ellie, I'm just going to buy the chart for that one. So we'll have to arrange when you want to start the sale on there. So if anybody else is interested in that one, so again, the Blackberry Dragon's this one. Me and Ellie are going to do a sale on that. Ellie doesn't know yet. She will do once she watches my video though. So yeah, so we'll do a sale on that one, and we'll come to a date, and I'll let you know when we're going to start that one. So that's that one. I think a couple of other people said that they were going to start the Sloth one and the Elephant one as well. So again, if you want to join in with any of those, feel free. So I'll say after next week, hopefully I can pick my kit, and then the other one I'm going to buy as a chart anyway. So I'm going to get all 3 of them, but one will be fully kitted up, and then the other 2 I will kit up as I go along. So yes, so I'm going to say there were a fair few people who put a couple of different options down, so I just went with your first option for the one I picked on there. Right, so 15 minutes in, and I haven't shown you a piece of stitching yet. So let's get into what we've been stitching on. So, first one there is my kit, Tigers of the Heavens from Designworks Crafts Inc., which is this one. Again, excuse the glare. You can probably hear all the beads falling down. So that's this one. Now this one is stitched on 14 count Navy Aida, and it's done at 2/1 full cross. Now this one got a total of 351 stitches in this one. Now I've moved the Q-snap, as you're aware I was on this side. I finished doing this part, and I was just doing a little bit on the earth. So I decided I'm going to start and work my way again from this side now. So I'll move the Q-snap. So this is where we are on this one now. So as you can see, I've done the majority of this part here. I've filled in little bits up here as well, just to get those filled in. I know I still need to fill in this part here, but I haven't got to that colour yet. So I decided to start on this side and bring this one down. So that is Tiger of the Heavens. So that one, I'll get some more work on it this week. The next piece I worked on was my Spirit of Winter Robin, which is Heaven and Earth design, artwork by Ciro Machete, or Ciro Machete, however you pronounce it, aka Posh Robin, which is this one. And this one is stitched on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 tent stitch. And this one got 440 stitches in it this week. So this is where this one's up to now. So again, I said I was going to start working per page. So this is the bottom of the page here, as you can see. So I filled in a lot more of this part here. Filled in more colours through his beak and down here, and some more of his top hat. So it's actually got some blue in there now. So again, I've just been picking a colour from the top and running it through. So I've still got a couple more up here to stitch through yet. Oh, that's all one colour anyway. So he's coming along nicely. So that's the Spirit of Winter Robin. And that one now, I think I've just hit, 23% or something like that. So I've still got a way to go on him yet. So I want to finish this year. I've still got a bit to go. So that may get pulled out at some point this week if I've got some spare time, but we'll see. Next one I worked on was my Castle Wolves. Again, Heaven and Earth design, artwork by Janet Patrick Krasny, which is this one. And I'm working in this area up here. And again, this one is done 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. So that one got 479 stitches in it this week. Apologies, I forgot to put it back in its bag. So this one, I've started doing it a different way. So as you know, I do cross-country stitching. And I just decided to try it this way, and I find I actually quite like it for this project. I even did it on another one, which I'll show you in a bit as well. So this is where we're up to now on this one. So hopefully you can see what I've done. So basically what I'm doing now is I've started back up the top here, and each block of 10, I'm picking the next colour in that one and just cross-country in it. So I'm still cross-country in, but I'm just filling in each block as I go. So I'm up to, I think I'm up to here now. So I've done a fair few, so I'm gonna say, but a lot of it like came through here, or as you can see over this part. So I'm still cross-country in it, but I'm just picking the next colour symbol in each block and then filling that across or down wherever it goes. So you see actually filling in, so I'm filling from the top down. But I'm liking how that one actually went, so I don't know if it's any quicker or not, but we'll see. So yeah, so you can see the forms of the trees coming in now. So yeah, so that one's coming along. As I say, you got 479 stitches, so it wasn't too bad going. So it kind of worked. Apologies, I'm just folding this one back up. I'll sort that out later. Next one I worked on was my Chief Eagle Spirit, which is another one of my kits by TMC, which is this one. And I'm working in this area over here. I'm just working on the background at the moment. And this one is done on 14 count white Aida. Using it how it's called for, so either 2/1 full cross or 2/1 half stitch. So this one got 550 stitches in it. Let's move the part threads. So this is where this one's up to now. So as you can see, I've worked from the top down, so I've done a fair bit of filling in up that part. So I've got a bit more to go on there yet, as you can tell. About halfway down that page now, I think, so I've only got that little bit there to do. And it's the majority of it is all backstitch anyway. As you can see, not bad for a centre start. So that part was a pain from trying to get it in the Q-snap to get into that part, so I had to keep taking the clip off so I could get to these end stitches. But yeah, let me bring it for you. So that's him. And then once I've finished that top page, I'll then backstitch the Indian, and then we'll start working on the bottom. I was trying to work out how many stitches was left on this one as well, see if I could maybe get this one finished this year. There's a lot more than I thought on that one as well. I think it's something like 12,000 stitches or something. That's going to be one. So that's that one. The next one is in my awesome tiger bag from Jared's mum. And that one was White Tiger. Again, having designs by David Penfound, which is this one. And this one I'm doing on 28 count Navy even weave. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. Now this one didn't get a lot in it. This one I got 134 stitches. What I've decided with this one is I need to buy a light. So it was alright stitching, it's alright stitching on it, but even in the daylight, because of the Navy Aida, I can see the holes from underneath, but I can't see them properly on top, so I need an overhead light. So this is where we got to on there. So I say not much I filled in, it was like across here. I say yeah, you can see straight through it there, it looks clear as anything. So I need a light to go above. But I was having a look for lights online, but they're not cheap. Now another thing to do is probably get a cheap lamp and get one of those daylight bulbs and do it that way. So that's what I may be looking at some point. So yeah, so that one, I think it's going to be on hold now for a little bit until I can get a light, so then I can see what I'm doing. And it would have to probably be a floor light to go behind me here, because I've got nowhere else to do it. Unless I can find some kind of little light that I'll clamp onto my Lowry stand. And I can't do it. Other ones I saw, they had clamps, but they're for like tables and stuff like that, and my tables are about that thick. So the clamps don't open wide enough. So I would need to find probably a floor stand or something to clip onto my Lowry stand. So that was that one. The next one I worked on was my Tilton Crafts piece. And this is Big Cats. And as you were last time, I worked across so I could find the end of the pattern. So this one I used for my Stitch With Me, just because it was going to be easier. And then I did a little bit afterwards. So this got 442 stitches. This is done on 25 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. So this one I did with my Stitch With Me, and then I used it for my zoom as well. So this is where we're up to on that one. So as you can see, I just worked in a lot more through this page here, and probably a little bit over here. So that's where that one is. So this one got 442 stitches. So that's a Big Cats. So that one will probably go away for a bit now. So I can get some of the other ones worked on. I've lost my charts, what have I done? I had them before on the floor. There we go. Right, so the next ones I worked on then was one of my brother's pieces. So this one again is Heaven and Earth design, and it's artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and it's Woodland Christmas, which is this one, and I'm up here in the top. So this is what I'm doing for my brother, and it's on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. So this one got 690 stitches in it this week, so I didn't get an awful lot. I don't know if you can see, this is where I'm up to now. So I mainly worked on this great big block here of, well, I thought it was white, it's not white. It's 3756 I think, or something like that. So it's near enough a white. So yeah, so I worked all the way across there. So I'm hoping you can see that okay. Then the next piece I worked on was my other piece for my brother, which is Whitetail Winter, and this is by the Cross Stitch Studio. That's this one. Now I'm up here in this tree. And again, this one is done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this is the other project that I started doing the same as Castle Wolves. So picking the first colour in that's available to me in the 10x10 block and then stitching that through. So I don't know if you can see the difference of this one. So this is where we're up to now. So yeah, so I've just been filling in that, I filled in that block basically. That one's fully finished now, and I think that one is. And then just been running the colours through wherever they go on here. So as you can see, I've come down here. So this is the bottom of the page now, and I think the end of the page is this one here. So I'm about a third of the way through on that page. So, but yeah, like I say, I'm enjoying working that wave. So the 10x10 block and the cross country in it out. I do like that. Let's say you can see it filling in as you're going along, so which is pretty good. Instead of like doing a load and then waiting for it to fill in. So that one got 265 stitches in on that one. So that's my Friday piece. Like I say, that one didn't get much on it yesterday because we was late back from work. We finished work at 1 o'clock on a Friday and didn't get home till 5 o'clock. Yeah, went shopping. And then last but not least is my supersized tiger from the jungle, artwork by Jan Patrick Crosney, and it gets Heaven Earth design. And I'm working in this area here, no, here. And this one got 549 stitches in it this week. You should be able to see where I'm up to on this one. And there we go. So this is where we're up to now. So I finished filling in this wing. This flower is almost complete. I've got a couple of little ninja stitches in there. I'm going to say it did bring the colour through here and then through here. So there is a fair bit filling in now on that one. So it's coming together nicely on this page. So this one will be stitched on again later on today. So I'll bring that in for you. So we'll see how far we can get on this one. So that's that. Well, I think on my mother's angel has finally reached the UK. It's only taken 3 weeks. So it was in Australia until Wednesday this week. So I thought it'd already gone because it should have been changed carrier. So yeah, it was in Australia till Wednesday this week, and then it landed in the UK on Friday. So it only took 2 days to get to the UK. The rest of it was sat in the airport waiting. So that arrived there yesterday. So hopefully, because obviously in the UK they have post on a Saturday, well, they're Monday to Saturday. So I'm hoping she may get it today. If not, it'll probably be Monday, maybe Tuesday. So it normally doesn't take that long within the UK to ship post stuff. So I'm hoping she'll get that pretty soon. So with that as well, because the clocks have now gone back in the UK. Yes, they've gone back. Forward. No, they've gone forward. Confuses. Over there they've gone forward, over here they're going backward. So over there, because they've gone forward an hour, I've now arranged with my mum to phone her on a Sunday night. So that means that I'll be able to get some more Zooms done now for the UK people, because I know a lot of them prefer the Saturdays. So moving forward, it should be Saturdays when I now do the Zooms for the UK. That won't be this week or next week. Next week I've got a big assessment that I've got to get done for my college work. So I've been working on that already this morning, and then I'm going to carry on throughout this week and then get it finished off next week. Right, that's all the stitching side of things. Now I have 2 shout outs. The first one is called Kelly, and Kelly's channel is called Kelly's Stitches, I think. Pretty sure that's it. She'll probably kill me. Now Kelly is the one that dyed the blue fabric for me for Solstice, and who also made me the couple of project bags. So these ones. So she started her own channel up. She's got 2 videos up so far. Now, first video, you can tell she's a little bit nervous. I think everybody is normally when they do their first video. She goes through and shows what project she's working on at the moment, and a little bit about herself. And then her second channel, she does a completed whip parade, and she has got some stunning pieces that she's finished. So far, I think there's about 2, maybe 3 of them I want. One's from Charting Creations, another one's from Artisy. So yeah, she's enabled a couple of us. She's in one of my Facebook groups that I'm in, So she enabled a couple of us who want to get stuff, but I haven't succumbed to buying them yet, but you never know. So yeah, she's a lovely lass. So suggest you head over and check out Kelly's channel. I'll link that down below. So she's an Aussie as well, just so that you are aware. And then the next one is Jamie, who is Cross Stitch and Chill. And Jamie has some awesome projects on there. She's a lot of full coverage projects. So I've watched a couple of her videos now, and I'm impressed with what she's doing. So some of them are like, ooh, I like that one. I think, I'm trying to remember now where Jamie is. She's either in the UK or she's in the US. I can't remember now. I watched that many people, it's unbelievable. So yeah, so Jamie has some awesome projects on there. So I highly recommend going over and checking Jamie's channel out as well. So that one, again, I will link down below in the description box. And I think that's everything I've got. I think. Yes. So Stitch With Me, I'm going to get done up this week. Everyone seemed to have enjoyed last week's Stitch With Me. If you don't watch them, you missed out. It was a funny Stitch With Me this week. I was telling everyone about my bowling stories. So yeah, Stitch With Me will be done this week. So that should be up again Wednesday. I'm gonna, tally up for next week. So again, if you want to vote for either the Sloth will be number 1 this week, and Elephant will be number 2. So just put 1 or 2 down in your comments, and then one of them will win, and I can get that ordered as a kit. So that's everything from me. Pretty sure I've not forgotten anything. If I have, I'll tag it on or tag it next week. I haven't decided what I'm going to be working on this week. I've got obviously my 3 main projects, so they'll be worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to do some more work on Tiger of the Heavens, and then the other ones I haven't picked out yet. I've got some new tubs for storing my cross stitch in, so I'm going to go through and sort out my cross stitch, and then I'll pull out ones that I haven't worked on for a while, I think, and get some of them worked on. So that's it from me. So until next week, I hope you have a happy week. There's some snow coming around in certain parts as well, so stay safe, take care, and I will catch you in my next video. Again, thank you very much for watching, and bye bye for now.